Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to Healings and Readings with Deepal. I am Deepal Shah, your medical intuitive, psychic, and self-care expert. So today I come to you because a tragedy that happened yesterday. And even though it's not in my town, I live in North Carolina, what happens in our world affects each and every one of us. And just this week, right, as we come to know, there was a tragedy at the elementary school in Texas. And there was an open fire killing 19 young children and 2 teachers. And all the victims, my heart really does go out to them. When I heard this, I had chills all over my body. I just wanted to cry. My heart hurt. And as an empath and intuitive, and I know many of you are sensitive and empathic, and when it comes to something like this, I can't imagine that no one felt it in their heart. Right? So what we want to do today is do a little meditation to send healing to this specific event that has impacted all of us in such a tragic way. Even when you're not involved in tragedy and trauma, if you read about it, if you hear about it, and I don't watch the news, and I just heard it, and all of a sudden, there's a trigger that goes off from our subconscious. And what happens is that our mind starts to talk. The shadows start to come out. The fears and the doubts, the uncertainty, and not that we didn't already have all this uncertainty right now, but now it's accelerated. And this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. What is happening to this young generation? Because of the freedom that we have in the world, it seems like the more our mental health seems to be at risk. And it's unfortunate because what happened yesterday, a lot of good, beautiful souls and lives were lost. So if you've been triggered, please put it in the comments what you're feeling. What is happening? What is happening? What emotions are coming up? This young gentleman killed his grandmother before going to the school. Well, she's in the hospital right now, but he shot her. What was his mental state? What traumas had he been through that he neglected to heal? When we don't find healing somewhere, I don't care if it's conventional medicine, I don't care if it's natural medicine, when you don't have the support, you work from an unconscious state. And you don't want to be here. But you know what? You take it out on someone else. That's not right. We just saw that on the Oscars or whatever the awards was with Will Smith and Chris Rock. Another violent event shown all around the world. And I discovered that Will Smith is on a spiritual journey. Well, yeah, I get it. Things are going to come to the surface. But how much Are you going to let it boil inside of you and until it erupts like a volcano and you're doing acts of not kindness, but acts of violence? What state of mind are we in when we're angry or when we're blaming rather than taking responsibility? So today, we're going to do a meditation. And right now, what I want you to do, thank you, Dawn. Dawn says anger and frustration. Yeah, I felt that too. Catherine says already had a cry this morning. I know. And I'm getting choked up just talking about this because it is so, so violent and so heartbreaking. And nobody's going to do any form of gun control. We know that. But what can we do to make this young generation feel more supported and loved? Because if that was the case, would this have happened? And I remember Sandy Hook. It reminded me of Sandy Hook. So today I want you to join me and I want you to invite and tag the people that you know would really enjoy this time with us and heal from what we're going to do right now. Okay, so please, 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 please share this out and share this out, and then please tag somebody that can join us today. Okay, I'm going to bring on Micah Ketting, which all of you know. While you guys are tagging people and sharing this meditation out, I'm going to bring Micah here. Hello, Micah.
Hello, Deepal. How are you?
Doing well, Micah. You are in, where are you at? You're
I'm in the
located,
Netherlands, and
you're in the Netherlands.
we are very sorry for what happened in the United States. So my condolences for all of you, and it's very sad, and it's not the first time it happens. So I can, as a parent, I can feel into it and feel the suffering and the anger and the frustration. And well, as you probably know, in our part of the world, we have the war in the Ukraine, and there are also so many people suffering, and most of the victims are children, mothers, women. So it feels like the whole world is like in an outburst of aggression and anger and violence, and so many people are suffering. It's really bad. Yeah.
You're
So
right. Yeah. And it's so good because today we're going to do a meditation. This is so needed, that we need to send our light. And I know a lot of people who are viewing us today are ready to send light of, peace, calm, and really help brighten up what's been dark for so long. Okay. And so I really want to set up this space for us, and I want all of you to really just either put your hands out like this if you would like to send healing to humanity and to what we're about to do today and all the people that we're going to send healing to. And I really want you to just put your hands out like this. I think that's what I'm guided to tell you. Okay? I work through a team of guides and I listen to what they're telling me. They connect with me, they work through me, and they help me heal others who would like to heal. So, um, what I want to do is just put your hands out like that. If you're joining us right now, we're going to start the meditation. And then if we have time, we'll do some individual healings. But today, because of the event that happened yesterday, I feel like it is so necessary to spend some time in this meditation and go inwards within us to clear any violence and shadows and ego and anything that's a pressure cooker within us, and know that we are safe and secure, and know that we are here on earth and we make a difference and that we are loved. And that's the frequency that we are bringing to you today, okay? So I'm going to have Micah do the meditation today. And we thank you all for being here with us.
Okay, well then first I'm going to ground everybody. So everybody who's listening and also people on the later on the replay, if you're listening to this, please feel your feet on the ground very firmly, that you're really connected to the earth, because I'm going to pull up the earth energies for everyone, and you can help me doing that. So visualize that the earth energies are coming into your feet, through your feet chakras, up through your legs, your upper legs, your hip area, especially for all the women. Send some extra earth energy to the hip area, because that's the place of creation. And then move the energies up all the way to the heart and spread it through the whole heart area. And what I mean by heart area is the heart chakra, but also the physical heart, and the thymus gland or high heart. Sometimes they call it higher heart. And in this area we have compassion, we have love, we have all the feelings that are so needed on the planet right now, and especially for all the victims of this event from this week, this shooting. So fill up your heart area and just ask the earth energies to move up through your chest, your throat, all the way up through your head, your brain, your ears. And then they flow out of your crown chakra. And when they flow down like a waterfall back to the earth, they take away all energy that doesn't serve us anymore. So all heavy energy, all dense energy, all sticky energy, all lower frequencies, lower frequency emotions. It's all cleansed away by this beautiful earth energy. So let it flow. Just feel or visualize that you're under a waterfall of this. And earth energy is very supportive and very grounding, very protective. So while you let this energy flow, you're secure, safe, and protected. And in that space, you can all open up your crown chakra. And just by thinking of it, it will happen. And I'll help you to open up the crown chakras, just as needed to connect to the cosmic energies. And I connect everybody to the cosmic energies and the highest frequency possible, because we need to lighten up the planet and to raise the frequency of the planet to prevent these things from happening. And then I ask, and everybody can do that with me, I ask the cosmic energies to flow in through the crown chakras and to flow downwards. So from the crown chakra, through the head, in the brain area, especially clearing the brain area from all feelings of anger, frustration, aggression, violence, jealousy, all these emotions that when people can't express them, they lead to these kind of events. And then I ask the cosmic energy to flow down to the heart area. And in that part of our body, in this combined heart area from our physical heart, our heart chakra, our higher heart, the earth energies and the cosmic energies mix. And in this mixture is a lot of healing energy. So we can first fill up our own heart with it. And then I mean the whole heart area. So give this energy a color if you like to. You can give it the color pink, or orange or green, just what suits you best. And by filling up your own heart area, you're filling up your heart with the energy of compassion, unconditional love, forgiveness, physical healing for the heart area, because when the heart area is off balance, it's very difficult to have compassion for others. So we also ask Archangel Raphael to come in this meditation and to heal and help everybody who is suffering from heart disease or other physical things related to the heart. And we ask Archangel Michael to also bring in his energy to help us focus more and to be decisive in what we want. Because we all know deep in our hearts that what we all want is peace. We all want to be free, we want to live in peace. We want to take care of each other, of our loved ones, and we have to take care of ourselves. But to be able to do that, we have to be connected to the right frequency. So I ask all the archangels, the ascended masters, the Akashic Records beings, guides and guardians, the dragons, the felines, and all other being of light that is here to help us and support us today, to connect us to the highest frequency possible, so that we can be examples. We can literally carry the light, and we can do things that are quite difficult to do. When you talk about forgiveness for the shooter and the people in his family or loved ones, that's very difficult. You really have to be really connected from your heart area to send out this feeling of compassion and forgiveness. But we also can bring closer to us. We can have a look at the people around us, like our families, our loved ones. Maybe people have like conflicts in their family situations. And there always has to be one that has to be the wiser, or has to take the first step. So what I do, I remove all energy of blame, shame, guilt. We are not buying in that anymore. And we are replacing it with compassion, unconditional love, forgiveness and understanding. I also clear a lot of fear energy. And that's because of the last 2 years, we have lived in a lot of fear because of the corona pandemic and all kind of other events. There are a lot of people in war zones over the whole world. So we can all remove our fear by visualizing a cloud. And in that cloud, we send up all the fear we feel in our body. And just take a minute or a moment to feel in your own body where the fear is located and place your hands over there. So for me, usually it's at around the solar plexus. It can be in your heart, it can be in your throat. Place your hands where you feel the fear. And then we send love to that area. Love and healing. And we put the fear in the cloud. And we fill up the cloud with all the fear, all the aggression, all the anger, all the worries, the blame, the shame, the guilt, all those frequencies that are not healthy for us. And once we've done that, we just let the cloud drift away. And Deepa and I guide the cloud so that it can be recycled to light, and to light only. So it will come back to the planet as light. And by doing that, we enlighten the whole planet with this meditation. And then I ask specifically to bring in support and love for this younger generation that can feel so helpless and hopeless, not sure what to do. So I ask for guidance for them, support, love, and understanding. And we all can benefit from that. And then, while we have cleared so much energy and we have transformed so much energy, I want to bring in the energy from the card I pulled for this session for today. And it's from the Archangel Animal deck. It's by Diana Cooper. And I pulled a card of the monkey. So visualize a monkey. And on this picture, I'll show it later after a meditation, is a monkey mom with its young, with her young. And the text on the card says, experience all that life has to offer. And now is the time to shift to light, love, compassion, forgiveness, and understanding. Because that's all also included in our life, and we can experience that when we focus on that. So if we shift from anger and aggression and violence to love, support, and understanding, we lighten up the planet and we lighten up ourselves. And while saying that, I'm going to end the meditation. I'm balancing the energies. I'm making sure everybody is still grounded, safe, protected, and secure. So you can come back to the room you're in. Again, feel your feet on the ground. And feel what has shifted inside you, inside of your heart, and maybe even around you in the coming days. And so it is. Namaste.
And let's just close our eyes for just a moment. Keeping your eyes closed is just being in quiet for just 30 seconds to pay our respects to those who passed. Beautiful. I want to thank all of you for being here. I know how powerful that was for each and every one of you. We do have some time to help do some readings and healings for today. Please share with us if you would like a healing. Oh, I love that card. That's the card you pulled today, right?
And it's so beautiful because it's a mother with her young, and this is just what we need. This is the love, the unconditional love we need. So that's so beautiful about that card.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Thank you for sharing, Micah. That was an amazing meditation. If you are just joining us and you missed the meditation, we are helping to send light and healing to all the survivors of yesterday's tragedy at the elementary school in Texas. And our hearts go out. Um, we want to do some healings and readings right now for those of you who are triggered, are hurting, anything that's coming up for you. We'd like to do that. I do want to mention that, if you want a session with Micah, especially now with things coming up, you may want a session with her. There is a link up in the post. And you can grab that link. It's also Deeple recommends, and I'll put the link again right here, but it's going to show up at the top. But I will put this again. She is offering a beautiful session for you and your pet for $79. So grab this wonderful session that she has. It is a 20-minute turbo healing for you and your pet. I love it. Turbo healing. So I'm going to put that in the comments here. Turbo healing for you and your pet. Just click here. There we go. All right. Now, everything at anandaforlife.com or deepalshaw.com is on sale. All you need to do is go to the shop page. Everything is on sale. Packages, MP3s, healer packages, healer sessions, everything, guys. Do not miss the amazing sale. It's up to 80% off. And I only do it a few times a year. So grab that. Let's see. All right, let's see what's coming up. Who wants a healing? Oh, this is beautiful. All right, I'm recovering from kidney transplant and would appreciate spiritual support. Yeah, that's huge. So let's go ahead and send some healing, do a reading, send some healing to our Facebook user. And we would love to know your name. So please be sure, if you are just a Facebook user and it comes up that way, please make sure you put your name next to your comment, okay? All right, Micah, what are you getting?
Well, with a transplantation, it's so important that there's no rejection of the organ, but
Yeah.
that's also for us humans. So I'm going to clear everything that has to do with rejection,
Yeah.
with lower self-esteem or insecurity.
Yep, I'm going to the first chakra and the amygdala, which is fear center. Your amygdala has shifted in size, and that's what happens, guys, when we go into fear and we're constantly in fight or flight. Parts of our brain start to change shape, and it's been shown scientifically how that happens. Daniel Amen, he has shown different MRI images of where the brain shifts size and structure according to trauma, from stress to PTSD. This is PTSD, what we had incurred yesterday. So even if you have a illness going on in the body, how that affects the brain, or any illnesses of the brain, right? Any mental illnesses of the brain. So we want to send healing to your amygdala at this time. That's your emotional center. Okay. And that's for everybody, right? That right now everybody's in fear and fight or flight. So just calming down that amygdala. And if you want to shift the size of your amygdala, please do contact Micah. She will help you do that. All right.
Yeah, and I read some other comments, so I'm going to extend the healing to for also for Lori for her throat area,
Perfect.
and for Cindy for the heart chakra. There's
Yeah.
also more fear over there. For Alicia, and I'm just scrolling up to see if I don't forget anyone. And I'm still clearing energy. Also a lot of worries. I see a beautiful message of Cindy. Thank you for that.
It was very kind. And then we have another wonderful message from Olivia. You two are amazing.
Oh, thank you. That's great. That's great.
All right,
And
let's send.
also money problems, because I see Noelle posting something about money. Money has to flow. Money has to be free. The energy of money shouldn't be contained. So when you suppress your own energy and you contain your own energy, your money flow is also restricted. So I'm going to clear everything that has to be with being constrained, restricted,
Yeah.
oppressed.
Because you work with everything, right, Micah? You work with financial issues, you work with relationships, you work with health. So that's
Yeah,
beautiful because it is the cosmic energy that you're working with.
it is.
Corinne, I went ahead and sent healing for your back. All right, guys, this brings us to the end of our session today, our time today. And I know many of you, let me just hide this. All right, there we go. Many of you have joined us, and I'm hoping that so many of you, please, if you are just joining us, make sure there is a beautiful meditation that Micah did for us today. And so please go back to it if you get a chance and tag somebody that needs this today, please, and share it. Share it out because we need to share our light. We need to let humanity know that we are going to be okay and that this is not acceptable behavior. But we, as light workers, stand in our light and want to heal the world, and we are here for the world. So, Lori says, beautiful session, meditation. Thank you so much. Catherine says, thank you so much for the healing and all the lost lives in Texas. So I hope they get to, the loved ones get to see this as well. So if you know any of the loved ones, please share this out with them. And again, Micah has a wonderful session, 20 minutes for you and your pet. So if you need some of that cosmic energy, that beautiful, powerful energy that she gives us every week, please do get in touch with her. The link is included in the post. Okay, so you just need to look at the post again. So thank you so much, everyone, and we will see you next week, probably. Well, actually, next week, maybe I might have someone. Maybe Micah will take lead next week. But I will not be here as I have to go to Phoenix. But I do want to say thank you. Somebody will be here. And thank you so much. Lots of light and love to all of you. Namaste, everybody.